This is it, the finale. 4 weeks, 4 webinars. And today we're going to bring it all together. Quick recap for anyone who's just joining. In episode 1, we talked about the SaaS apocalypse. 2 trillion wiped from SaaS stocks. The tools you're paying for, you can build them yourself. The world is moving towards more open source and vibe coding applications that can help you build internal applications on the fly, applications such as Claude Code. That's the direction. In episode 2, we organized. I showed you how to build an Obsidian vault from scratch and utilize Claude Code as the agentic layer on top of your vault to interact with your vault. Your entire business, your entire brain, all of your ideas, all in one place. Your vault became your digital brain. In episode 3, we built on top of the vault 2 real internal applications. We built them in plain English using Claude Desktop. An ROI calculator was the first app, and the second app was a lead follow-up tracker. Both were powered by the vault data. Today, we're going to take the final step. Your vault now has employees. Today, I'm going to introduce you to my first public-facing application. Everything else I've built so far, or I've been building for the past year and a half, has been for paying clients. I never really had or could find the time to organize or restructure my company correctly so that I could do what I really wanted to do, which is to build apps for you guys and show you how to do the same for yourself or for your own business. So after restructuring my business and building the necessary AI-driven infrastructure to automate my business processes, which I know is long overdue, I finally built a team of AI employees working together in departments. That's right, not solo agents carrying the task of multiple departments like what everybody else is doing online right now, utilizing, of course, the Telegram architecture only. No. We're building full agent teams with over 150 available personas to choose from, all that can adapt to your business and are working together in various departments. You heard that correctly. So I'm proud to introduce to you Claude's Clawz. Claude's Clawz is a multi-agent framework I built for solopreneurs and small businesses. There it is. This is my first soon-to-be open source project, and almost everything I've built before was under confidentiality clauses for clients, but this one's for you guys. Here's the idea. You organize your vault, you built apps on top of it, but what if you had AI employees who could read your vault, understand your business, and actually do work for you? That is Claude's Clawz. Discord becomes your office. Each channel, a department. You have business strategists, you can get an email marketer or a researcher or an entire engineering team with developers. You can get as many agents to work for you. In fact, in my current stack, I have 19 agents working for me around the clock. All the agents can share your vault as context. They know your clients, your projects, your goals. You talk to them like you talk to a team member. And they don't just chat, they also brainstorm. They draft, they build, they execute. Most importantly, they all have a lot of character. So working with your AI agents is never going to be boring when you're using Claude's. This is the same code engine we've been learning about this whole series. So without further ado, let me show you what this looks like. This is the server. Each category is a department. We have marketing, we have engineering, we have operations, we have content. This is the server. This is the server. Each category is a department: marketing, strategy, development, operations, you name it. If you need it during the onboarding process with the support agent, the main onboarding agent, you're going to get provisioned one of the 170 personas. This happens when you first set up Claude's Clawz. All right, so I'm going to test one of the agents live in front of you guys. So here's the business strategist. I'm going to give it a scenario about a coffee roaster wanting to launch a subscription box and move away from Facebook ads. Watch what it comes back. All right, so here's the business strategist. I'm going to give it a scenario: a coffee roaster wanting to launch a subscription box and move away from Facebook ads. Watch what it comes back with. So as you can see, it is actually running Claude Code in the background. So what it's done is it complied and it gave us a positioning strategy for the subscription box and 3 alternative customer service acquisition channels to replace their Facebook ad dependency. Now I'm going to go ahead and send this prompt in for the email marketing agent. Now I'm going to test out the email marketing agent. So I already sent it a prompt. I'm saying I need a 3 email welcome sequence for a new product launch. The product is a monthly coffee subscription box from Fresh Brew Co. Of course, it's a mock company. Target audience: coffee enthusiasts age 28 to 45 who buy specialty beans online. Brand voice: I explained it. I explained the price. We mentioned the price point and the hook, and it's just going to do its thing. And boom, just like that, we have our email sequence. Now, based on what tools you have connected, what skill files you have, and how you direct your agent, if you gave it any API keys, it can go ahead and use your email management software, whether it's self-hosted or you use like MailChimp, for example, or ConvertKit. It's going to go ahead and connect everything for you and start sending these emails or organizing these campaigns. Now, on to the second most exciting part, the dashboard. So this is the dashboard. You can see every agent, their status. Each of them has a card, and you can even see what they are working on. Green means active, amber means idle, orange, error, red, paused. At a glance, you know the state of your entire team. And this is quite powerful. You can even filter them by department, and you can also filter them by their status, whether they have errored, idled, or paused. And if you go over here to Office, you can see all of your agent roster working in a Pixel studio. This is essentially your AI office visualized. If you're a solopreneur, you're not solo anymore. You can have a marketing team, a strategist, a developer, or a researcher, and they're going to work while you're asleep. They can read your vault, they know your business, and they execute. If you're a small business, this is how you scale without hiring. Or you could simply build a team of agents around your team to support your existing team or teams. Because AI agents can handle repetitive work, your cost of operation is eventually going to go down. Anything from drafting to research to analysis to even scheduling, your focus on clients and strategy would increase, giving you a competitive edge. Think about what this means in today's competitive landscape. Your competitor has a team of 5. You can have a team of 20 that never take a day off. And they already know everything about your business because they've read the context in your vault. That is the power of what we've been building this whole series. The vault was only the foundation. The apps were the proof, and Clawz is the workforce. By the way, I want to mention something on top of what I said before. Not just because they can read your vault, they can also read your Google Workspace, for example. You can give them access to your Microsoft 365 account. You could connect Google CLI, for example, Workspace CLI, and give them access to your Drive and your email and everything else. So it's still Claude code running in the background. It's just you've branched them into agents, provisioned them into agents, gave them skills, gave them a soul.md. You gave them essentially a personality and a job, very specific, narrow job, and you gave them teammates. So you now essentially have tools for your agents, or in other words, AI staff that has tools to execute. Everything from this series lives in PPA. And of course, you can find Claude's Clawz in PPA right now. This is not random content. This is a system. Each piece connects to the next. You organize, you build, you deploy, you automate. That's the path. And the courses, the resources, the templates, and the skills, they're all in there for you. Premium and VIP get the full picture. So here's the announcement. Clawz is officially in beta, ready, now in PPA. The MVP is live, and the next 10 people who upgrade to premium will get the early access. That means you get the framework, you get the setup guide, you get the agents, and you get to be part of shaping what this project becomes. Your feedback directly influences what I'm going to build next. 10 spots. Once they're filled, the next batch has to wait for the full release. Skool.com/PPA. Start free, upgrade to premium for all the courses, Clawz early access, go VIP for everything, plus direct access to private coaching with me. You could learn how to build systems. You could learn Claude code from scratch. Even if you're coming from a no-code application, I'll show you how I did it. All the systems, the infrastructure I'm building for my business will be provided to you along with how-to videos. You could also network with over 150 people from all across the globe who are also in the same position as you, either solopreneurs or entrepreneur, coaches, consultants, building systems, automating their work. This series was called Don't Buy It, Build It. And that's exactly what we did. We understood why, we organized, and then we built. And now we have a team of AI agents. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Malki, and I'll see you inside of PPA. Take care.